What is going on? Welcome to today's video. We are going to try and make my 240 louder because I can't hear my car during mayhem. So we're going to try to make it louder and hope we can do so and achieve that. There's a few things I need to do. There is an exhaust rattle because the thick boy muffler down here rubs on the crash bar. So we're going to try to trim that down too. But in order to make the car louder, we're going to delete the factory downpipe from the manifold. So okay, it is currently upside down, but this is the manifold, and there's a pipe that comes off of this. Right now it has like a resonator or a muffler kind of deal, and we are going to try and swap it out with this pipe that I found in my bin of stuff that came with my 240 when I bought it, and hopefully it should fit. I hope it does. Lesson to do your research. This part does not fit my car. I hope it does, because these bolts on this car are kind of rusty, and I'm really hoping it goes smoothly and it's not going to break, because knock on glass, if it breaks, I'll be sad. But I'll show you here. The said pipe is down there below the O2 sensor, way down yonder, has a resonator on it. I would show you, but I'm holding the hood because I don't have a hood prop. So it's down there. We are going to carefully remove it. And wow, and we're going to carefully replace it. So stay tuned. I did film a before clip of what it sounds like, so I can play that after this clip, and then we'll do a after and see if there is any notable sound difference. I don't think there will be, but there might be, and if my car's louder, that's good. It's a grill. Yes, it's red. It's definitely not going to stay red, but it is a grill for this car. Went off eBay. So there's obviously the mounting holes here on the bumper. Looks like that, so to drill those out. And I was thinking maybe I made a bracket from here. I welded a bracket from here to here, just have an additional secure mounting point for this thing. Might be pretty good. I don't know if it'll look terrible, but I think it'd look pretty sweet. So if I'm able to do that, we'll be good, and we'll have a nice securely mounted grill, and the car will look a little bit more complete. I think debating whether I want to paint it black or if I want to paint it to match the vehicle or the car or whatever. I don't know yet. Still deciding. But let's get back to the project at hand. Alrighty, this is the best angle I could get for you guys. So let's see how these bolts decide to come off today. Might need a longer, shorter extension. There is officially no turning back on the stud that has decided to leave the chat, so we'll have to deal with that. But I guess we're on to the next, so hopefully no more snap. I'm gonna let the shit sit a little bit longer, I guess, but it's a little frustrating. Hopefully this doesn't continue to happen. I should be able to get that other one out, I hope. So alrighty, so kind of got this one started, a little scared, so pick up the camera. And it like moves a little bit. Sorry if it's a terrible angle, but it's kind of difficult. So. Oh my god, no way. Well, we got it, but fun fact, the stud is still attached to the nut, so that's cool. I think I can just do what I did with the other exhaust and nut and bolt it. I probably should stud it though, but we'll see. Dude, this thing is disgusting though. Holy shit. This thing's disgusting. We got it out though. One down. One more to go, which is the scary part. So I was trying that one and I got a little scared, so I switched to a different one. Alrighty. Here we go for this one by the steering shaft. It's in such a shitty spot, dude. So scary. So tight. Oh, this is gonna fucking snap, bro. I think it's gonna snap. Careful, SpongeBob. Where'd it go? Oh, we didn't get the stud on that one. Hang on, pause. What do we have? Oh, we got the nut off on that one. The stud's still in the pipe. That's cool. Look at that. Okay, so we broke one. Got one stud and nut out. Let me flip you guys around. Oh, got one nut out. Got one, got one stud and nut out. And then there's a broken stud that I dropped. So got that. Now it's just dangling down there. You guys see, this is my setup. Super duper long extension with a 1/2 inch down to a 3/8 because I didn't want to use a 1/2 inch. I want to use a 3/8 wrench or ratchet. I wanted to use a 6-point socket. I don't have any 3/8, so we did that. Be careful. But yeah, check that out. That's my tripod. So yeah, I got the bottom pipe off, or we got the top half off. Now it's just the bottom piece, which I think shouldn't be as bad, but you can see it somewhere. Right there. That's the pipe we're taking out. So let's continue to do that. I have to go to work in like an hour, so let's see if we can get this done. Ready? Pipe is out. I definitely think this is gonna make my car just a wee bit louder. This thing is fucking heavy and it's solid. I also am realizing, so on this thing, it has this little, let me flip the camera, whatever you call it, resonator, downpipe, whatever you want to call it. It has this little lip for a standard metal gasket that I have, but looking at it, it's not gonna fit. I'll show you why. Same side on this aftermarket downpipe, it has a larger hole. And that gasket that would go here, because normally that you sell out on that side, there was like that little lip. The gasket won't go on there, so I can either try to find a 3-bolt gasket like this, or I can just get some gasket maker and just gob this Johnny up and hope it doesn't leak. Not too worried about it, because I do plan on turboing the car eventually, hopefully within the next year or so. So I'm not too worried about it. It's not long term, kind of just like a quick little thing to make my car a little bit louder. I do have this bad jamma over here, so that'll be good. So I'm debating what I want to do. I think I might just do the exhaust gasket method. I might try to go find a stud at the parts store, or a couple studs to replace the ones that I took out, or I guess replace the one that I took out. But I'm not sure, because we still have, or I guess I would need 2, because the other one's still in there, and I don't think I want to try to get that out. Let me see if this other hole is threaded, because I'm not even sure if it is, or it will accept a thread or not, or a stud or not. So let me see. Back, it is definitely not threaded, so might have to just do the good old-fashioned nut and bolt on my exhaust kind of thing. It works for the cat. It occasionally falls out, and I just replace it, because I got a few, but I think we're fine. But I'm kind of annoyed. I just fixed the exhaust leak from the catalytic converter gasket. Just replace it, and I gotta take it out again and hope it doesn't leak. So hopefully this is all worth it in the end. We're gonna find out soon. So stupid, but I totally did not know this was a catalytic converter. I didn't even know it was a cat. I didn't know the 240 had 2 cats, because I took out one. I didn't know this was the second one. That's why it's so heavy, because I was looking at it and it's a honeycomb style. So it's like, oh yeah, that's a catalytic converter. So it'll definitely make my car louder. I didn't know this car had 2 cats though. Is that normal? I don't know. I know my Lexus does, but I don't know. Weird. This is a lesson to do your research. So this obviously goes here, but if you look here, that doesn't reach. When you go to put it up, that hits on the chassis. So guess what that means? This part does not fit my car. Also, the threaded bung for this sensor here, if you look at the thread size on that, and you look at the thread size on that, that's a hot dog in a hallway. So time to resort to plan B, which is, I'm not sure yet. So if I could put that back in, which I don't really want to, I could probably hollow that cat out if I really, get out of here. If I really wanted to, I could probably hollow the cat out, but I don't want to. I might try to see if I can find a pipe, but I'm not sure what to do here. So we're gonna think on it. Okay, so I ran into a predicament. So this pipe here, with this catalytic converter, I just called in Jugu because I was going crazy and I couldn't find what I was looking for. So this part in the manifold, or this, you can't buy this part separately. So you have to buy a whole new long tube header setup for the KA. But do I really want to do that if I'm going to turbo the car in a year or so? I found a set of headers coincidentally open marketplace. There was a set of headers for sale for like $250. And I was like, should I buy it? But then I was like, do I really want to deal with the manifold? Taking that off, because those are probably going to snap. It's going to be a shit show. It's going to turn into a whole thing. But I can do that, or I can try to just hollow out this cat. I don't know what the best option is. So I'm gonna think on it. And I might end the video here. It might be a part 2 because this was kind of a flop. So we'll try to see what we can come up with.